So what to say to that? For wisdom on that, I'm going to end with a song I wrote my freshman year, 4 years ago. And how ironic it is that I had to go to myself when I didn't know anything. And sometimes those who don't know anything have the most wisdom of all. I wrote a song cycle for tenor, 2 cellos, and piano called 3 Aphorisms, in which I used text from 3 master writers, 3 master artists. I used a text by the amazing Picasso. I used a text by his originality goes beyond compare, George Balanchine, and also a very intimate quote by Rainer Maria Rilke, the poet, and how these words speak to me now. Here, let me pull it up. Inspiration by Pablo Picasso. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma Pfitzer Price. She's a drama major here, and I love her to death. She can read this much better than I can. Go.
Inspiration by Pablo Picasso. Picasso said inspiration exists, but it has to find us working. He also said all children are artists. The problem is how to remain the artist once he grows up. I intimately relate to these quotes, work, and inspiration, having always been inseparable in my daily artistic life and activities, and many of the courses of action I will be describing being derived from things which I was doing spontaneously and naturally when I was a child, discovering music, myself, and the world. Most of them are as much part of my daily life as breathing. Hence my surprise when I discovered that they were not familiar at all to the vast majority of my students, who, furthermore, were generally unable to perform them successfully. Instead, they needed a breathing device. Imagination by George Balanchine. Like his heroes Mozart, Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky, and Pushkin, Balanchine was first and foremost a master of his craft. More like a cobbler than a gentleman, as he put it, more like a carpenter than an inspired artist. Imagination, he said, is not sudden like a stomachache. It comes from work. He believed that results are achieved through experience, self-confidence, intuition, perseverance, luck, and unrelenting work. Patience by Rainer Maria Rilke. There is here no measuring with time. No year matters, and 10 years are nothing. Being an artist means not reckoning and counting, but ripening up like the tree, which does not force its sap and stands confident in the storms of spring without the fear that after them may come no summer. It does come, but it comes only to the patient, who are there as though eternity lay before them, so unconcernedly still and wide. I learn it daily, learn it with pain to which I am grateful. Patience is everything.
It does come. It does come.